Hi, it's Christine from No Allergies, Please. I just wanted to step in and do a quick talk about allergies. Um, and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of go over what a typical consultation is like when people come to see me. So, first of all, when somebody is reacting to something, what I identify and how I explain it is every substance that exists has its own unique fingerprint, just like your fingerprint is different from mine. Okay. Now, what are these fingerprints made of? So, these fingerprints are typically, if you look at what our smallest building block is, it's atoms. Okay. And if you're unsure of how that applies, think of how we're made of 70% water. And water is also known as H2O, and the H is hydrogen, the O is oxygen. And those are atoms, right? And you can also take it a step further. We have bones, right? Our bones are made out of calcium and magnesium and boron, and all of those are also atoms. So if we're all atoms, we're all made of atoms, then everything is energy. And everything has its own unique fingerprint based on how those atoms come together. So, what happens is the body is either going to recognize that fingerprint of something else or it's not. And when it doesn't recognize what that is, the body is going to become stressed and it's going to create a response, which logically makes sense. Now, at the same time, when it creates a response, the body also goes weak. So, what I do then is when I am looking to see what someone is reacting to, I'm looking for something that makes you weak. So, how do I do that? So, again, like I said, every substance has its own unique fingerprint. So, if we were to get crazy here, I've got my cell phone, it has its own unique fingerprint. If I were to look at a glass of water here, that has its own unique fingerprint. So, what I would do is I take the substance and then I test that muscle. If that muscle stays strong while that substance is against that muscle, and you're not physically exposed to the substance in any way, everything is in a glass vial or container. So, when the body has that next to it, if the body stays strong, that means the body recognizes what that substance is and is able to process it. If the body goes weak, that will say, okay, I don't know what this is. This isn't good. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's something harmful. Let's just create a response just to protect ourselves, which, in any normal circumstances is the correct response. Now, a lot of people ask, okay, so why are we reacting? Why are there more people reacting to things? So you've got to look at it this way: everyone's stressed, no one's sleeping well. They destroyed our food supply, so there's nothing in there anymore, or they've added things that have no business being in there. And you also have to look at all of the regular processes that the body has to do on a day to day as well, on top of all that. And then you've got to add in all the Wi Fi that we are exposed to. So the Wi Fi is also frequencies and signals and everything that's going through 24/7. So that also messes up our body's electrical signals, which is one of the reasons we also react. Okay. And we also have what I call a cup. And every day that cup fills up. And every day it's different. So if I test someone today and I test someone again, say 6 months from now, certain things might change based on what the body is going through at that time. So, for example, maybe today it's a great day. You don't have a lot of stress at work. That cup is going to fill up a little bit. Okay. Oh, but wait, you had the dairy, don't like the dairy. Oh, wait, you went and I don't know, you were exposed to a cat. The body doesn't like the cat. So that cup gets fuller. Or maybe you're surrounded by um, a lot of sick people today. And so your body then says, okay, I've got to mobilize my immune system. So that might fill up that cup too. Or if you're fighting off being sick, or maybe you've had a change in job situation, or maybe a family situation. So all of those are different stressors, and those will be higher on given days or lower on other days. And that then determines how well your body is able to manage and cope with different things. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. So that's why we react, and that's how we react, and that's how I define things. So, what my job is in terms of how I can help you is picture yourself as your own computer. And your computer has all these programs running in it, and there's a program for each and every substance. So let's say some of your programs, let's say for broccoli, or maybe for the dog, right? Or maybe for, I don't know, pollen season, have become corrupted. So, like any other computer system, you need to update that program file. Okay. So, my job is to provide the body with the correct information so that it can then update its programs so they're running properly again. Right. And again, to compare it, you have your computer, files become corrupted, and sometimes you have to reinstall the software. Okay. So, that is in essence what I do. And this is what I tell people in a consultation. All right. And my consultations are free. You're more than welcome to come in if you're local. If you can't come in and you're not close by, we can definitely have a Zoom consult. But obviously, if someone is close and they want to come in person, I'm able to test them directly with the substances that way as well. So I hope that makes sense, and hopefully that helps you understand what it is I do during a consult.